Hello, welcome back, welcome to, if you're new, my name is Abria Perry and welcome to my channel. I run a brand called FinStyle where we discuss all things lifestyle, beauty, and fashion with a finance twist. FinStyle is all about financing a life and a closet you love. I am so happy to have you guys here. Like I said, welcome back if you are a returning subscriber, and welcome to if you are new. I would so love it if you stuck around by subscribing to this channel and following me on Instagram at Abria Perry so you never miss any of the fun or miss, me styling all of these pieces that I'm going to show you guys today. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into today's video. We are talking winter wardrobe essentials. We are going to be talking about all the things that I personally cannot live without for the winter. These are all really big players in my personal thin style, and I'm going to be showing you guys a couple different options of each with the hopes that they may trigger some ideas for you in your personal thin style. This is not a hard and fast rule. These are simply just larger categories that I want to share with you guys to kind of get you excited for the winter season and thinking about the pieces that are really going to play a major role in your closet, in your personal thin style. Before we start talking about all of the pieces that I have here on my rack, I want to share with you guys what I am wearing today. I have on this beautiful long cardigan. It is super freaking long from Hanifa. If you are not familiar with Hanifa, it is a black owned, female owned fashion house. Absolutely impeccable. The owner's name is Hanifa. She is mind-bogglingly creative and talented and just super passionate about what she's doing. She has these gorgeous cardigans as one of her staples in her collection, and she has them in 1,000,001 colors. So if you are interested, I will go ahead and link those below for you. You can wear this as a dress, you can wear it as a cardigan, you can wear it as a coat. It is that heavy and definitely something that I am loving in this winter season. I can throw this on with a turtleneck, I can throw it on over another dress, I can throw it over sweatpants, and it just looks so good. I have on a little white bodysuit with it, which is from Abercrombie. My jeans are from Zara, and they are just kind of like distressed straight leg jeans, which I absolutely love. For accessories, I have on this little headband, which, girl, believe it or not, I'm about to blow y'all's mind. It's from the beauty supply store. Yes, it is from the beauty supply store, okay? If that is not a thin style find, then I don't know what is, because this headband is good. It is gorgeous. The inside of it is lined with a really nice velvet, and I really love it. I don't find it pulling my hair with all these little crystals, maybe like 1 or 2 strands, but I don't have like a pulling where it's irritated. Or irritating me throughout the day. For jewelry, I have on my everyday jewelry. This watch is from Gilt, and it is by the brand GV2. This is a little bracelet. I always mispronounce the name of the brand, but I will link them below for you guys. Just some little studs. And my necklace is from the M Jeweler. You guys have probably seen this necklace 1,000,001 times because I don't take it off. For all intents and purposes, I don't really have on any necklaces today because this is just kind of like a permanent appendage. I always wear my A necklace. Even if you don't see it with something, it might be tucked inside of my shirt because perhaps it doesn't go with that outfit, but it is most likely on my body. Oh, and I have on these little rings, which are from TJ Maxx. They actually have stones here, but I just wanted the gold today, so I just flipped them on the inside. So that's a nice little trick to kind of be able to wear your rings multiple ways, because we are huge on versatility over here. And my slippers, let me show you guys my slippers because they're so cute. These are from Express, and I got these during Christmas time, so if they are still available, I will link them down below. But I just think they're the most fun little house shoes with that little brooch on them, and the brooch is detachable, so again, cost per wear versatility. If you wanted to throw that thing on a coat, you absolutely could, and nobody would ever know that it came off of your slippers. So first things first, you need great knits, okay? You can't get around it. There's really just no way for you to get away with not having really nice knits in the wintertime, unless you live somewhere tropical or you live somewhere where it is pretty warm. First up are just really great basic pieces. I love color, I absolutely do, but having items in my wardrobe like these two sweaters, which are from Shopbop and are by the brand A-Star, the label, really love these, are really great ways to just have great base pieces. But you'll see that it has this really nice shoulder detail, very Isabel Marant inspired, and super duper nice to have in the winter time when you do want to be cozy but you want something that has a little bit of a pop. These go really well with like cashmere joggers or knit joggers in a similar color, and you can almost make your own little two-piece set. I really love wearing them that way. I love wearing them with trousers. I love wearing them with skirts, or even over dresses. You can take something like this and have a slip skirt on and throw this on over it, put on some boots, and you are really good to go. So I really love these two pieces as two great basic knits in my wardrobe. They're kind of basic, not so basic knits. When I think about basic knit pieces or basic just kind of like winter pieces, I think about the things that are just straight up, you need them, you have to have them. Not the star, but they're like great supporting actors, let's put it that way. Because having great basic turtlenecks like this, or shorter kind of mock neck if you get kind of claustrophobic, which lately I've oddly been finding myself getting claustrophobic in my turtlenecks. So ones like this that are a little looser have been a really great option. This one, which is a Wolford Bodysuit, and I had as one of my best purchases of 2021, and I feel like it still is because of the quality. I find that sometimes this starts to choke me a little bit, but it's a me thing. It is truly not the bodysuit. It's real weird, girl. I think I'm kind of regressing. Like when I was a little kid, I used to hate turtlenecks and pull on them, and I don't know, maybe I'm just hitting like I don't know, maybe I gorged myself out on tight turtlenecks. Either way, the looser ones have been my BFF lately. So having great basics like this to pair under items like this to keep you warm in the winter are a go-to. If you are like me and you love to spice it up like this kind of nice long situation, you can always go with a really fun cardigan. My favorite run right now is this gorgeous Farm Rio. It's giving Joseph and the Technicolor coat. My church kids will get it. This cardigan is absolutely beautiful. I picked this up from Neiman Marcus by Farm Rio. It is stunning. If you follow me on Instagram, you have seen me wear this thing to death because it's just really that good. I have this in an extra small. It's oversized. It is currently sold out, but I will link it down below so you can put your notifications on. And when it does come in stock, I often post it on my Instagram, and it's just honestly kind of like the Hunger Games. But I do know a ton of people who, since I posted this and it was out of stock, have been able to get it because it has been coming back in and out of stock. And if you're worried about the sizing, again, I have an extra small, and it is still very oversized, so the sizing is certainly flexible. So now that we have great tops, we know what we want to wear on the top, we know kind of what's gonna work for us as our top piece, we can move on to our bottom pieces for the winter. Starting off with a good jean. Okay. I am straight leg jean gay. All right, I will die on that hill. A good, hard, straight denim. Give me all the 90s vibes. That is what I want. 24/6. Like maybe there's like one day a week. Let's say like 98.5% of the time. That is what I want. The other little minuscule portion of my life is when it is winter time and I want to wear a boot, a tall boot, and I don't want to wear leggings to tuck into my boots. that is when I live for the skinny jean gang. And these are a skinny jean, but they are not too skinny. These are from Zara. They're not too skinny. This is a really great option in the wintertime for my girls that like to tuck their pants into their boots. And I think that even if you are not a skinny jean girl, you should just have a pair of skinny jeans just in your arsenal. Maybe you got rid of all the other ones. We're not in 2012 anymore. I get it. But we should just have one, maybe two, for a little flexibility to get us through the winter time. So I think this is a really great option. You can have whatever variation of this you like. I also have a grayish pair, which is distressed. I really like those. And I think these are also a good option where when I'm wearing a shorter boot that has a taller shaft. I'll insert a picture here for you guys of a way that I styled these jeans, where I had on some brown boots, which are by Jeffrey Campbell. I'll show you those later in the video. And I cuffed them a little bit. So it's always nice to have a jean where it's going to fit your ankle a little bit tighter. So if you want to cuff them because you have on that boot with a higher shaft, you're not gonna look like, you know, a little kid where your pants were too long and your mom just like cuffed them out of necessity. You want it to look very intentional and very clean and very deliberate and still super elevated. So this is the only kind of varying denim that I have in my closet for the winter time. Otherwise, I'm usually wearing my straight leg denim like I usually do. I'm wearing trousers. I might be wearing a skirt. I love a leather skirt, and I'm gonna show you guys a really good option. This one is from Gani, and it is gorgeous. Do you see this skirt? Look at her. Oh my gosh. I just, look at her. Okay. Comment down below what color you see when you look at this skirt. Go ahead, do it now. Before I tell you what is on the tag, let me give you a good look. What color is this skirt? And somebody tell me I'm not colorblind, because they say this is gray and she's giving chocolate brown to me all day long. Maybe even a maroon. I would even settle for maybe a plum, like a really deep dark plum. This is brown. I don't see a hint of gray anywhere in this equation. Make it make sense. The math is not mathing, but for me, this is a chocolate brown. I wear her as such, and she will forever be treated as such in my wardrobe, meaning I love to style this skirt with blues, pinks, look great with brown. Of course, you can always go with a classic cream, but this is a really nice option. A leather skirt is a major fin style high for me in the winter, and I love to make sure that I have a good one in my wardrobe. I believe I got it in a 10 because sis does not have a lick of stretch in her. Stretch is just not in her vocabulary. So if you are interested in that skirt, definitely keep in mind that the hips need a little breathing room. And it leaves me some space to potentially like tuck in a sweater or anything I might want to do. Next must have on the trend of leather are some sort of leather, faux leather pants. I have trousers that I love. I love a straight leg leather trouser. I think that it's very elevated. I think it gives you a lot of wiggle room to play with. You can wear it with flats, you can wear it with heels, you can wear it with boots, and no matter how you wear it, you're always gonna look really put together. For my people who might feel a little constrained or stuffy, or just like a leather trouser is not for them and they feel more comfortable in a leather legging, this is a great option. These are by Tahari and they are from TJ Maxx. They have these every single year. This pair is a really good pair because the light is shining on them, but they are not particularly shiny. When you wear them, they don't look shiny, and I really like that because I feel like that keeps it looking very elevated and very expensive. It's extremely easy to go cheap very easily when you are wearing leather leggings. So I highly suggest that if you want to wear leather pants and you don't like trousers and you want to wear leggings, bear that in mind when you pick up a pair. Try to pick up a pair that have some texture in it. It's a little hard to see on this pair. Okay, there you go. Do you see this texturing in these pants? This is important. What we don't want is for you to have on a pair of vinyl hot pants and look like the mother from Matilda. If you know, you know. The last thing that I have for bottoms for winter is a denim skirt. And I will wear a denim skirt all year round, but I really like the option of having it in the winter time because I think it's very unexpected. And you can do really fun, cute things with a denim skirt in the winter. I picked this up from Farfetch. It is stunning. It is asymmetrical. It has a little hook right here. I love this skirt. I will pop up a picture of myself in it. I paired it with this Frankie Shop oversized sweatshirt hoodie. This is really nice. I love to put turtlenecks under this and also carry this into the winter time with me because it's very heavy, it's significant, and it's going to keep you warm. If you wanted to pair these two together, you could put on a pair of tights, a pair of combat boots with this, a pair of higher boots, and you would have a really cool, edgy look for the winter time. So I really like this. You could also wear this skirt with any of the cardigans or sweaters that I showed you, and I think it's just a really, really fun way to carry your pieces with you throughout the year, which is something, again, that I am big on. You want to get your cost per wear. You want to make sure that the items that you have in your wardrobe are carrying you through multiple seasons, in multiple years of that season. That is a huge pillar of fin style, making sure that you're getting your cost per wear, making sure that your items are serving you and you're getting the longest life out of your clothes that you possibly can. For my cardigans and sweaters, I get all of them dry cleaned, and that has really helped me to preserve the life of them. If you cannot afford to get your clothes dry cleaned often, I definitely suggest using a gentler washing soap such as Woolite, which is a really great option for you to leverage to hand wash your items on your own. And always make sure that you're wringing them out really good before you let them air dry, because sweaters and things can mildew. So keep that in mind. Anything can mildew, but you definitely don't want something getting trapped in the knit fibers of something. I want to show you some additional kind of one-piece items. I personally, or like outfits in one, I love wearing dresses all year round, but particularly in the winter time, because sometimes you're just really like cold and you just want to be cozy. Sometimes you want to look a little bit more put together, but you don't want to have to think about it, and that is where a dress always serves you well. So in the knit department, this option by And Other Stories is a great one. I picked this up not long ago, and it has this gorgeous fringe on the bottom. It is stunning. I paid about $150 for this, and it is well worth the price. This is made by the Los Angeles Atelier for And Other Stories. I got this in a medium. The knit on it is gorgeous. It has kind of a different knit pattern on the sides than it does on the front, and I really like that because it gives you a nice kind of shape, and it kind of does like an optical illusion situation, and I think that's super, super flattering. So I really, really like that. If you are not really a dress person, you like to be cozy, you like to be comfy, and you want to be able to throw something on easily, a really nice sweatsuit is a great option for you in the winter time. This sweatsuit is by the brand Be Iconic. It is a Black-owned female brand, I believe out of New York, and the creator's name is Ashley. She's awesome. Make sure that you follow them if you are interested. It says Be Iconic on the back of it, and I love this. Love, love, love this. I wear this all year round, but particularly in the winter. It is super heavy, just really significantly made, and I absolutely love that about it. So it has pockets on it. It has a drawstring on the inside. It's super nice and fuzzy and warm. And you can really dress this up with like a nice combat boot, a really good jacket. You can even put like a turtleneck under it if you're into that kind of 90s vibe. And this is a really nice option for my peoples who want to be cozy, they want to be elevated, but they're not so much interested in the knit dresses that I showed you or some of the more, what's the word, like delicate cardigans. So this is a really awesome option. I wear all of them. It honestly just depends on what my vibe is that day. Sometimes, you know, I want to give Jackie, oh, sometimes I want to get street style. It really just depends on what the energy is. So now that we are dressed on the top, we are dressed on the bottom, we have to have a coat, some shoes, and of course some accessories to top it all off. So let's talk coats. For the winter time, I love a long line jacket. I love a fun jacket. If you are somebody who does not enjoy color as much as myself and you lean more towards these neutrals that I have on this side of my rack, but you want to play with color sometime, a fun jacket could be a great way to do that. And your outerwear is really the statement for you when you go out in the wintertime, because that is what people are seeing, okay? We are cold, we are bundled up, and we really just don't have time for all the things, right? You could put on an all black outfit, put on a beautifully colored coat, and you would be so incredibly put together and ready for your day and feel great. I have two really fun options. The first of which is this gorgeous purple coat from J. Crew, and you see I have a little dry cleaning tag in here because this coat is about 5 years old and it is still in great condition. And it is not in great condition because I just let it sit on my rack all the time. It is in great condition because it was incredibly well made and I take really good care of it. So it has held up beautifully. I have this coat in a size small. This coat is a little bit more bow out there. This one is quite kind of put together. Like I said, it's by J. Crew, so it has kind of that classic tailoring. This one is by a brand called J. Boleyn. This is a very, very old coat. He does exclusive drops and he does not typically come out with the same thing again. So this coat is sadly sold out, but I wanted to show it to you guys because I think that these are a great option of different kind of thin styles and what you might prefer, or maybe you like both of them because you like to have kind of different aesthetics and vibes, but still kind of in the same family in the sense that they are long line coats. They're interesting and they could really add a pop of color to your wardrobe if you feel like you don't really want to go there with your clothing. Functionally, in order to be functional and fashionable, you have to always just have a really good everyday coat that you can run errands in. You can just really wear wherever you need to go. And for me, that is this Abercrombie faux leather puffer. This was also in my best purchases of 2021. So I really love this coat. It's lined beautifully. It keeps me insanely warm. And along with my coats, I love to add a really fun scarf. So let me show you two that I wear into the ground. I wear these two into the ground because I am constantly wearing this black puffer, and because it is such a base color, I love to have a really fun scarf to go with it. This first one is gorgeous and I absolutely love this. I picked this up from Marshalls and TJ Maxx years ago. I actually wanted the Acne scarf that looks a lot like this one, but unfortunately I could not afford it. So I picked this one up as a dupe, and actually just a really good way to see if I would get my cost per wear out of it. And now that my fin style has evolved, both my closet as well as my finances, I am heavily considering getting the Acne version of this because I think that I have really gotten my cost per wear out of this one. It has seen better days, and I should probably retire it. So I will most likely be getting a better quality version of this scarf. But again, that is just kind of how the world goes. You have things that you really like, and you really find what your style is regardless of the price tag, and then you are just kind of constantly evolving. Your style is constantly evolving with whatever your life situation might be. So at the time you might have to get varying versions of something, but you are still able to kind of stay really true to your personal style because your style is not dependent on the price point. It's dependent on how you feel and want to feel in the item. I have this pair from Gia Couture. These are gorgeous. They are a chunky bottom brown boot. I love a chunky boot and I love a flat. I like heels in moderation. It just is what it is. Really big on comfort. I'm really big on being functional, and flats, really cute flats, just work for my lifestyle. Again, I will wear a heel. If I had a choice between a bomb chunky boot and a bomb heel, I would probably go with the chunky boot. So this pair by Gia Couture are absolutely stunning. Zara has really great dupes for this. Steve Madden, Franco Sarto have really great dupes for this, and I will link some below for you all. I picked this pair up from Gilt on steep discount, and I absolutely love them. I believe I have them in a size 39. I am a size 38, but I almost always get my boots in a 39 because I love to wear thick socks with my boots. I have this pair, which are by Jeffrey Campbell, and they are from Nordstrom. I got these last year. They are a really good dupe for the Bottega tire boots. And this pair has really worn in, and I love that about them because that's how they're meant to look. They're a very weathered brown leather, and I really like that because they kind of toughen up or edge up any outfit that I put them on with. And I personally just really love that. Like, wearing a boot like this with this headband and really playing with the hard and the soft is something that I really enjoy. For combat boots, I have two options for you guys, and again, a really great example of my personal fin style evolving, my finances evolving, but my style still staying super true to myself are my combat boots. In my left hand, I have a pair of combat boots that I picked up in college and I still wear to death, and they are just a black patent leather combat boot. In my right hand, I have my Prada monolith boots in the short style, and I love both of these boots equally. These boots allowed me to really learn what my personal fin style is, to really dress myself based on, again, what I love and what made me feel my best with whatever financial capacity I had. And as I wore these boots into the ground, because they have literally seen better days, but that does not stop me from wearing them because they still look pretty good, I went ahead and purchased these Prada combat boots last year because I knew that from this boot, I was ready to elevate my wardrobe and the quality of items that I had in my wardrobe because I knew I was going to get my cost per wear out of these. These boots really helped me to understand how I wanted to dress, what made me the most comfortable, and eventually I kind of swapped these boots for a better quality version, but I love them both the same. I just know that these boots are going to reach the end of their life much sooner than these boots will, even though I'm going to wear these boots just as much as I wore these, if that makes sense. So again, it's always quality over quantity. You want to make sure that you are investing and purchasing things that you know work for your personal fin style and that are going to serve you for years to come. I will probably never get rid of these boots, but now that I have these and I'm wearing these more, I know that these are going to hold up, so I don't have to put so much stress and pressure on these ones. So that brings us to the end of today's video. If you guys stuck around, thank you so much. I so enjoyed having you and chatting with y'all today. Make sure that you click that subscribe button below and follow me on Instagram at Abria Perry so you never miss any of the fun. I am also on TikTok and Pinterest at Abria Perry as well. Definitely follow me on Pinterest because I post tons of inspiration, and if you ever like any of the outfits that I posted, you can find them in individual photos. You can go ahead and create Pinterest boards with them and just add them to anything that you might like. You can also just kind of see into my mind and what I'm loving and really enjoying and where I get a lot of my inspiration from. So make sure that you are doing that. Again, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Until then, have a great rest of your day. Bye.